For a big guard to keep those guards on your hip in the pick and roll, man, that is money right there.
3 for Valanciunas. He kind of literally sort of slung that into the rim. Green with an explosive drive, got there, missed it. Got it deflected, got it back now to Smith. He heaves a 3, that's no good.
Sometimes he's going to feel good, sometimes he may not feel so good.
It looks spry and energetic, terrific drive, weaving his way to the rim, and then the finish was even better over Şengün by McCollum.
That was spry and energetic. Jalen can just jump and take up the space.
Jones with terrific hustle, back to an open McCollum, and he knocks it down. Passed up a couple the first half, but hit that one in the fourth quarter.
He did. Just love it, especially with Alp, that he just competed, you know. But Tari also did a good job on Brandon Ingram. You know, he did just enough to frustrate him.
McCollum leaning in, banking. Rockets struggling now, 9-25 from the floor. Richardson to McCollum, trailing, shooting in and out. Popped out, tough luck for him.
If he took that shot, man.
Murphy on the move. Got it off in time. That's no good. Tip try no good. Scooped up there by Marshall. They're 9-23 since. Rockets basically almost have as many wins as they do over that same time frame.
They don't want to run half-court offense. I've seen that here.
No, they're good in the open floor, and they really hurt the Rockets. I mentioned it the other night. They hurt the Rockets in that department. Usman Garuba rounded out on the corner 3 as the Rockets shooting woes continue. They missed 11 there. And they really hurt the Rockets. I mentioned it the other night. They hurt the Rockets in that department. Usman Garuba rounded out on the corner 3 as the Rockets shooting woes continue. They missed 11 there, 14 shots, and there goes Marshall. They got him lined up contract-wise with Zion Williamson through 20. They got a good roster. They got a lot of talent.
Yeah, this is a deep group. I mean, you got guys like Jackson Hayes that don't even.
This is such an impactful guy. And quite honestly, there are so few true impactful players in the league. There's so many talented guys, but truly impactful players, and he's one of them is McCollum. Super important games. 4-1. McCollum, wow, lines up another one, his third. He's hot. He's now their leading scorer with 14. In fact, the leading scorer for either team. Then home for Charlotte on Thursday, thinking that, you know, at least on paper, they could probably make up some ground and make a push to get themselves solidified with some playoff positioning. But that game the other night really frustrated them. McCollum turns it over. In the outlet into the running dunk. Inside of a minute, play in the second.
Yeah, you've either, you know, got to attack C.J. McCollum, make him be the guy, or you got to post up Alp, but you got to keep taking those shots. That's what Coach Science is going to encourage for him.
And McCollum continues to do his thing, now 7 of 10. 7-2 mini run here for Houston.
Really going to play through Brandon again.
And then Ingram hits the tough turnaround. Stripped was Smith. Stripped was Smith.
Valanciunas off the floor. This is the time, and you know, he was really effective against Nance in that last game when Valanciunas went out. That's why we talk about that plus-minus when he was on the floor versus not. I don't know how you defend. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
And McCollum makes the free throw. Garuba will pick up.
You're standing there. He just barrels into you.
McCollum 2 of 3, 80+% for his career.
That was a similar play that got.
That's Mike Batiste, and Lucas said, I remember him playing. Beaumont said the same thing. He remembers him from his playing days. Craig and Ryan, I don't even have time to list all the championships he won, from the Euro League to the Greek League to the Turkish Cup.
3 Euro League titles. He was a monster in Europe as KPJ got fouled. They will have the last possession. Or at least in theory, they will have the last possession. McCollum driving, looping it high over the top end, the smooch off the glass too. Negate some of that difference, the math advantage, if you will, the disadvantage that the Rockets are usually under from the three-point line, as that will go down. Green back in the game, got Richardson, and he'll shoot one. Green 13 of 13 at the line, 31 points, elbow jumper way off from McCollum.
Can erupt it. It's going to be a brand new ball game, man. Just keep hanging around.
Shot clock winding down. Richardson over Smith. And Garuba clears the defensive rebound. Garuba the other way. Garuba had a steam, and then Garuba dribbles it right into C.J. McCollum and turns it over again. And then Eason knocked it away from McCollum, but it hit on the underside of the basket stanchion there.
If you're the Rockets here, got to lock up. They've been much better defensively. Got to get stops and keep an eye on Alp. He is defending without fouling. Going to have to help him out on the post.
We're talking about how good or bad things are.
Young fella got excited over the correct side.
That's on you. Porter into the lane, tied up, threw it up. 21 for him. Smith on McCollum right block. He comes to the lane. McCollum stripped it away.
Got to get back.
The Pelicans. You got to get back here. 21 for him. Smith on McCollum right block. He comes to the lane. McCollum stripped it away.
Got to get back.
The Pelicans. You got to get back here.
Got to get back.
The Pelicans. You got to get back here. McCollum. Both. No, he missed the shot.
Yeah, he was playing for the foul.
Difficulties getting in. They finally do to Green. Green tries to shake Ingram and then turns it over, and the Pelicans are going to get this victory here tonight. A win that they desperately needed to have. Their much needed 34th victory of the season. McCollum misses the free throw. New Orleans has been pretty good at home this year, 22 and 13. In the regular season, they were at the top of the Western Conference standings, and now they're just fighting to get into the play-in.
But the scary thing is if Zion does get back, which is expected, man.
Jose Alvarado missing his 9th game with a leg injury. He's
Rockets got to space the floor.
They got
like
what they do.
Like 3 guys just sitting in the middle. I know the game is over, but that was kind of happening all game.